Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to StoneBlock. In the last episode, we were working with Flux Networks and getting a pretty good wireless transfer system of power, as well as making the garden close so that we could, well, originally get redstone. We have a bunch of this redstone essence, which gives us plenty of redstone. It's really nice. My inventory is currently full because I want to show off that osmium, glowstone, gold, iron all go into the smeltery just fine. We can smelt all this stuff up, and apart from the iron, so let's actually keep the iron out because I believe it will make something I don't necessarily want. I believe it'll make some electrum, won't it? Will it? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Never mind. So we put all this stuff in there and should... Wait a second. 500... Why is that not working? Does it have to be fully repaired? I'm gonna take a guess that it does. So, not as nice as I thought. Wait, that was... Yeah, so fully repaired stuff will... smelt up in the smeltery, and we can get a bunch of different ingots. So let's go ahead and get whatever we can repaired. Don't think we're gonna be able to do much, to be honest, but this is something that I can kind of do to clean up the well, the stuff down below at our mob farm. And honestly, it's not too bad. Now, there's other things that we can do, and I want to show that off as well. I was just kind of looking, because this is like full. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and collect all the stuff I can. I want to see if the steel boots do what I think they do, or if I need to repair those as well. So, yes. Okay, so all of the steel stuff we can turn into steel nuggets, which is kind of nice. So let's grab all of the steel. Chain will become iron, which isn't bad, but don't really care. Okay, I think that's all the steel. Perfect. And the only thing that's like useless is the lapis. So for the time being, we can use all this stuff to just kind of get a little bit more resources, which is good because, well, we need to. So I have been trying to figure out what we're going to do today. I went ahead and cleared out another room. We might get to that today. I don't know yet. But basically, where we're at is we have some resources coming in. We have a lot of different things going on, but we don't have things kind of established yet. We're not doing auto sifting or anything like that. We have a mob farm, but we're not really doing anything with it. All this stuff is kind of just sitting around. We have a good bit of like redstone and iron and whatnot. Plenty of loot bags, which we're going to probably take those guys and extract them with conduits and filters and all that kind of stuff. But we need to get a little bit into EnderIO. So that's what we're going to start working on a little bit today. As well as you can see, I've started growing wheat in here. And the reason for that is I want to start moving the chickens upstairs. So that's why I cleared out that room. Something I want to mention is all of the magical crops. I don't think we're going to have an actual crop farm. I think we're just going to have a garden close farm. So we'll have a bunch of those guys sitting around with all powered and watered and all that kind of fun stuff eventually. And that's how we'll get all of the resources and essences that we'll want. And then we can auto craft those or whatever we want to do with them. So that's kind of the idea. Anyways, let's get started. First thing we need to do today is we need to make a new machine. And I want to make sure we don't have anything. Okay, so we haven't made one because you are the atomic reconstructor. And I don't believe there's anything. No. So just making sure there's nothing hidden. Alright, so we want to make the induction smelter. Now, we don't have anything for that, so we're going to need some tin gears. We're going to need an Invar gear, which, do we have any more Invar? No, but we can make some. Invar is actually pretty easy to make. It's just nickel and iron, so it's 2 iron to a nickel. So let's get some ferrous, or I guess it is called nickel now. That's interesting. Anyways, let's keep smelting up these guys. Gotta get the steel nuggets. We'll put those guys in there. We're gonna turn that off for the time being, and we'll come back to that in a second. Let's see, what else we need? We need 2 copper gears. We should be able to make that. And we need this guy. And we're going to need a little bit of sand, which is only slightly a pain. So we'll just do that. Cool. So we'll put the sand in there. And once the Invar is actually processed, cool. We can turn this back on, and everything will be good. So, we just need 3 more Invar, so we'll get that here in a second. And making the induction furnace, we're doing that for a couple of reasons. So, there are 3 different types of alloy smelters in EnderIO now. EnderIO has changed dramatically, and there's a couple of things I want to kind of test more than anything else, and see what happens. So the first thing is we've got to decide whether we want the simple alloy smelter, which is pretty bad. It's just a bunch of iron and stuff, but it can't do everything that some of the other ones can. So there's some of these symbols, it cannot be made in the simple alloy smelter. You have the standard alloy smelter, which is pretty good. The biggest difference I think between this and the other one is the fact that you can do all the recipes, and then there's an enhanced one, which I believe, I'm probably wrong about this, I want to say it's probably faster and better. It's an upgrade. So, I don't know. Can we make this industrial machine chassis? We can. We need organic black dye, organic green dye. Okay, so we need an alloy smelter anyway, so we can't actually make this without having the simple one to begin with, because we can't make the industrial dye, I don't think. So it's lapis, nether quartz, and organic black dye, which we also need stuff. So we need to just make a normal alloy. We need to make the simple one. Okay, that's a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and start working on that. And we have some grains of infinity. Now there's another way to get that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So there's the simple machine. Let's see, we need 2 furnaces. 1, 2. We need some stone gears. And there is the simple alloy smelter. Alright, now here's the question. We put that there. Alright, so it does in fact work. I'm going to pick this guy up for now. And we will get back to him in a minute. So I also want to go ahead and make the induction smelter. And the reason for that is to get steel. It's a nice easy way to get steel, which we're getting from here. From charcoal and iron. So we'll get to that here in a moment, but let's see, we need to make the alloy smelter. So we make a simple power furnace. We're going to need more grains of infinity. Now, grains of infinity is actually pretty easy to get. However, how are we going to want to do this? So I guess let's get ladders. Let's make a bunch of ladders. And I don't know where I want to do this. But let's see, we're gonna need 6 more of those. And yeah, we're gonna need more ladders, so let's just grab a bunch more cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, cool. So we'll do this. Balance. Perfect. So there's a lot of ladders. That will work. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to dig down to bedrock. We need to go to bedrock. Whether it is in the overworld or in the nether doesn't really matter. Do want to make a trap door though, just because make things look nice. And we should be able to go ahead and make the induction smelter at this point. So Invar gear and induction smelter. Perfect. So a lot of this stuff is going to be moved later. We'll get to that when we do. So that is awesome. We're going to move all these machines. I think the machines might stay in here. I don't know yet. I haven't decided where I want everything to be. I know that the refined storage system is going to be moved in here. We'll have different things in here because this is central. So let's go ahead, place that down, smelt that up, and it is time for us to dig down. Now, because I'm a little worried about lava, we're going to leave the sword here. Anything else? Item conduits, watering can, flux bore. Okay, let's do this in a smart manner. Let's grab a chest and we will put it. I was looking for the elevator. The elevator's in this room. We will put it like right down here. And I want that. The only thing I really want to keep on me is a little bit of food, some torches just in case, and that's it. The ladders. Alright, so we're just going to come down in this corner, I guess. And we're going to dig straight down. Now I know this is a dumb thing to do, but I don't care. Hopefully there's no lava. I don't actually know if there is or not. As far as I'm aware, it is just stone. Everywhere, just stone. And if that's the case, then this is wonderful. But once we get close to bedrock level, we're going to take a little bit more. Well, we're gonna take a little bit longer. Just because I am slightly worried that it is. How do I want to put this? It is only stone. So I'm a little worried that there is no bedrock, but I have a feeling that that is wrong. So let's just dig down, and there is a reason we're doing this. Once we get down to the bottom, alright, so 5. And this is where we're going to dig like so. There is no bedrock. Okay, well, never mind then. So it looks like we're going somewhere else. And that somewhere else is the nether. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pillar back up. There will be a thing of cobblestone. So my fear was actually right. I'm glad I did what I did. So we need to find bedrock. And there's 2 ways we can do this. One way would be terrible, but the other way would work pretty easily. And that way is to go to the nether and dig down there. Our other option is to go to the mining dimension, which would work, but I don't really want to do that. So there we go. Nobody's the wiser. So probably gonna do the same thing, but let's just go to the nether and hope this works out for us. So Yeah, it is literally just stone. That is terrifying. I didn't want to die. That's why I did what I did. But anyways, we're going to go here to the nether. And now this one's going to be a little bit more dangerous because, well, lava. Let's turn F7 off. I don't care about that. I don't know why I had that still on. So where are we at? Why 50-ish? Let's just come down here. And actually, we need to grab our... We need to grab something from this chest, right? Why did I not leave one here? Okay, we need to head back. We need a flint and steel. And I might actually grab two, and I'll leave one in that chest because, well, it's a good idea. So let's grab... We need flint and steel, so... There's that one. We'll take that with us. We'll take all that with us. And do we have any more flints and steel? Yes. Alright, cool. So now we go back, and what we need to do, and this is, I guess I can talk about this real quick. To get Grains of Infinity, there's three options. Essence from Mystical Agriculture, we need more to get that. So that's not an option. Sifting, it's a really small chance, that's not really an option. Or you make it. Overworld only. Oh man. Never mind. So I guess we have to sift for it. For now. Alright, well. I guess I learned my lesson. Let's come back down here. Let's see. 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, that'll work. Anyways, we need to get more Grains of Infinity, so that means more gravel processed, and that's not a terrible thing, all things considered. But it is going to take a little while to get anything. So why aren't you growing anymore? I guess you are kind of like full. Anyways, let's throw all this stuff in here. And I will have to deal with that later. Alright, so if we want to upgrade the alloy smelter, we can at least start working on... So the dark steel is not bad. Luckily we have plenty of infinity metal. Does that... So we got that from loot boxes, I think. But in order to make this the upgraded one, we're going to need industrial dye blend, which is organic green dye. So we need clippings and trimmings and an egg will work. So clippings and trimmings we get from flowers. Was that leaves? Will leaves work? Basically any organic matter. I saw sugarcane, lily pads. So let's just get a bunch of leaves. I have a stack of leaves in here. So we'll go ahead and I want to make sure. Yeah, alloy smelting. So we need a sag mill. Ugh. And so we need to do this simple sag mill. So let's grab that. So simple sag mill. We're going to need another one of these guys. We're going to need some stone gears. 1, 2. And a piston. So there is the simple sag mill. And we can put that there. Stop it. We cannot put that there. Can we rotate this? I think we can with the hammer. Oh well. So let's just break this guy. And we'll put him right here. And that there. So we got some flour. That's fine. I guess we can cook that up. It'll make bread. But anyway, so the last thing I want to do today, so that is something that we're going to have to kind of work on as we go. We need to get more grains of infinity, so I need to process some more gravel, and that's just going to take some time. But the next thing and last thing that I want to start working on is we're going to take a bunch of hay bales. We're going to make a bunch of egg nests, and we're going to start making some nesting pens. So this is not anything too difficult, but this is the beginning of hatchery. So let's pop up here, and this is going to be the hatchery area. And honestly, I think what I'm going to end up doing is extending it that way. So instead of having this doorway here, we're going to actually close this off. And I'll get some more stone and all that kind of stuff later. So what we're going to do is we're going to have on one side nesting pens. And actually, can we... Let's keep let's do this. So nesting pens all along here, and let's see, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Because we're gonna want a chest or something at the end of here, so we can collect all the drops and whatnot. We're also gonna want a couple of things. One of those things is more wheat. What can we use these seeds for? Anything good? We can compost it. We can get sheep bait. We can make food out of it. That's kind of cool. But not really anything worthwhile at this point anyways. So let's just put that stuff away. We're going to need 1, 2, we need 1 more hay bale. And we almost have enough. So there's 2 more wheat. Perfect. Because we're going to need another nesting pen. And this one is going to be for something else. I guess I had some hay bales in there already. And we're going to need some glowstone. And some redstone. So we make a piece of glowstone. We turn it into a glowstone lamp. Do we have any levers in there? Nope. So let's get a stick. And then we're going to want some fences. So let's grab fence. And we're going to want sticks as well. So we probably have a lot of sticks in here. Yeah, so the bonsai trees are going to be really nice for when we want basically anything. Let's just get a stack of fences. And I think that's about it. So we're going to want the item conduits. And while we're here, let's grab a piece of gold, piece of redstone. Actually, we're going to need 3. And glowstone. And let's go ahead. Can we smelt that into energetic alloy? And I want to get some conduits, the enhanced energy conduits. So we're going to need some conduit binder. So that is going to require gravel and sand. 5 gravel. And a little bit of sand. Alright, so make this. We'll cook that up, and once that's done, we'll come back to it. So we just need... Can I make like upgraded chests? I certainly can. Alright, so iron chest to gold chest to diamond chest. No, let's just keep it with a gold chest for now. So let's take the gold chest up there, and that should be everything we need. So this is going to be the chicken area. First things first, we're going to want a small little pin. And this is going to be the hatching pin. So we're going to get a redstone lamp, put it about right here, put a lever on it, and directly underneath we're going to put an egg nest. So that is that. For the time being, let's just do that. And this is also going to be like the holding pin for all the chickens that don't have any place to go. Next we're going to take the gold chest. This will be replaced later. And we're going to just carve out the back of this to put some item conduits. So can I... There we go. Can I like... Aha, I can. Cool. Insert. That is what I want. So, and then we're going to put nesting pins like so. And so on down the line. So I'll need to hit each and every one of these with a shift left click. Extract. Always active. Break this guy for a second. Extract. Always active. Always active. Oh, come on. I can almost... Oh, nope. That was the wrong one. Always active. Always active. Perfect. So now, what we need to do is start breeding. So all these chickens have different stats and whatnot. So if we look at, we have what kinds? We have nether quartz and soul sand. So let's take a look at soul sand chickens. Soul sand chicken. Its uses is we can breed it with a gold chicken to get solarium, which is really nice. Now the other one we have is quartz, and the nether quartz chicken, let's see, nether quartz, we can breed that with coal chickens to get lava chickens. Okay, that's kind of cool. We can get black quartz, glass, redstone chickens. Basically, there's a bunch of different chickens. Now, if we want to actually get some new chickens, we're going to need to do some stuff. So what we can do, and this is going to be kind of temporary for now, we can put this guy in here, surround him in bone meal, and we'll get a bone white chicken. Now this is one that's pretty good. Now we could throw it and have a chance. Or we can place it here and it will always hatch once the light's on. So it'll take it a little bit of time, but it will eventually hatch. So there went a percentage. So the more of these we can get, the better off we'll be. And we'll just have to keep up with the nesting pins. So up here is going to be chickens. I kind of want to label this stuff. Let's get some signs. Why not? I like signs. So let's get like a handful of signs. And we're going to put a sign here that says chickens. Actually, let's put it in the middle. Chickens. So other things that are going to be up here will be the farms. I think all the farms should be over here. If I can spell farms. So we'll do like normal farms, magical crops, and anything else, or mystical agriculture, same thing. And then I don't know what else is going to be up here yet. This is going to be the portal room. And we'll just duplicate that right here. And always on the right. So, and then this is the mob farm. I think that's pretty obvious. And the only thing with this is we're going to probably do other farms down here as well. But that should be, of course, I didn't do that. Right. That should be about it for labeling for now. Don't know what everything is going to be yet. I really haven't decided. I need to kind of think about where I want stuff and whatnot. Like this is currently where all of our machines and everything is, but whether that's going to be the case later, I don't know. So anyways, we have clippings. Do we have any eggs? Not in there. So we can grab some egg. I have some eggs on me. And if we want the dye blend, industrial dye blend, we're going to need organic green, which is made, so it's 6 and so we can do 3 and 6. Perfect. So we have energetic alloys, conduit binders, and there's some enhanced energy conduits. Now what I want to see, and this is the curiosity, do these transfer power? So if we look at this, it is running low on power. If I place this here and here, it is now full. Okay, so these do convert. They work for everything. Perfect. I don't want to use leadstone flux ducts if I don't have to. So we're gonna slowly move over to EnderIO stuff, but that'll be kind of gradual. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. So we didn't get too much done, but we're starting to get into EnderIO, getting the simple machines, and I think what we're going to start focusing on in the next episode or so is no more seeds. Starting to work on getting sifting automatically done. I think that's going to go downstairs, and we'll transfer everything up. Same with all the stuff in here. I need to go through this. Why is like half of the stuff not going? Oh, because that's full. Alright, so I'm going to need to get more upgrades. Do I have any upgrades currently? I don't know. Let's see. Upgrades. Yes, I do. Alright, so let's just use all of these upgrades. I don't care which ones are better. Put one there. We will put I guess we'll put a gold one on that. That should be fine. And unflesh. Most of these are 256 string. You get one. 32. That should be a while before we do anything with that. Infernium. I'll give you a slight one. Otherwise, we should be good on a lot of this stuff. Spider eyes, you can get a slight one. And that'll be fine. So, everything should go through. I'll come down and clean up the armor. And yeah, we can go from there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I got a little sidetracked there at the end. But yeah, so next time we will work on getting maybe the sifting taken care of and start working on separating things a little bit better. And having systems that are automatically working. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!